Yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie. Yes, it's because I filmed 2 videos in a day. I'm not nasty. Hello everybody, my name is Brutality, and today I will be telling a very interesting story, which is not going to be a typical story. I'll explain a little bit in a second. But I will be telling you guys about the time that I wrote a diss track and added a whole bunch of people in my school and the kind of problems that caused for me. Now, before anybody goes and say it, it's not going to be a pity video. I will never ever make a pity video, no matter what the situation is. I'm just going to tell you a couple of the things that happened because I kind of had a little bit of a bad reception coming off of the I Hate Snapchat video that I uploaded earlier today as of filming. I might be able to upload this one the same day, which is, I have no idea what the date is. I might be able to upload this one the same day, which is Saturday, June 29th, which is the same exact day that I uploaded the Snapchat video. This video will not have as much editing as my typical videos. I'll probably have jump cuts, but a couple other things I won't be putting in that I would usually put in. This one will have less of an attempt on humor. It will be more me just kind of venting. In 3, there's a couple long things I want to read and a couple of social media posts I want to read. I will not be showing them to you. Usually I would show them to you so you can read along with me and know that they actually exist. But I want to get this video up as quick as possible so there will not be any editing. Basically, getting into this story, we start with the original diss track. I have this diss track named as Riot because it caused my school to kind of go into a low-key riot at me. I will be censoring out or just not saying the last name, so if you hear me say blank, that's me substituting a last name. You guys probably didn't know this because I haven't talked about it on the channel, at least not this channel. I write lyrics, and this was something that I wrote probably back in like April or May, early May, late April, somewhere around there. It's a rap. Some of the rhymes are really, really generic. It doesn't flow that great because I wrote it in 12 goddamn minutes. But anyway, here we go. Blank acts like a cocky dick. Go fuck yourself, Nick. The look in your eyes makes you always look sick. Blank lost all of her class. Fucked by a guy who looks like he came out of a nuclear blast. Sorry, Blank, just thought you should know. How did you hit puberty, you sex-addicted hoe, but forgot to grow? Meg, you hate Des, why? 'Cause she stole your mans? With your stupid sociopathic plans, he chose her. I wonder why. Blank, you never act jolly, just cocky. Wait, actually, just full of insecurities. Each time you make a stupid social media speech, it makes me think of the benefits of drinking bleach. Blank, you act like a fucking psycho, not much else to say. Asking me the fuck, then pulling away? You're fucking crazy, that's what I learned that day. Blank, why you always act so pissy? Listen, missy, it's not nice to talk behind people's backs like a pussy. Everyone acts so sensitive and fucking prissy. Oh, did you hear what he said about me? I hate to interrupt, but please shut the fuck up. I would say more, but I don't want to push my luck. Not because I'm scared of what any of you will do to me, but you'll go to the principal and tell him I'm threatening. That right there is the original diss track that sent my school into a frenzy. Every time I drop a blank, I reference a name, and even when there was a couple names that I didn't blank out there because I didn't have to, those people and then other people and then those friends of those people all ganged up on me. Did I deserve it? Maybe. I kind of asked for it. I fucking posted and added like 8 different people, all of which were in different friend groups. So, yeah, I deserved it. That's fine. But did I deserve what I got? Is the question of the day. Alright, so that was the diss track, and here was some of the things that I got back. First of all, a few different people unadded me, a few different people didn't talk to me in real life, a few different people were pissed, you know. That's typical. That I can expect, especially from the people that I actually mentioned in the diss track. The line that people got mad about was this one line. Just cocky, wait actually, just full of insecurities. Each time you make a stupid social media speech, it makes me think of the benefits of drinking bleach. Now, here's the thing. I don't think it's what I said. I think it's who I said it to. Nobody cared about the other people because they don't know them. Who cares if I hurt them if you don't know them? Why should I stick up for everybody that you dissed in the diss track when I can only stick up for the person that I know? Firstly, I'll read the joking one because I think that this one's pretty funny. I wrote a rap, so somebody wrote a rap back at me. It's by my friend, we'll just call him Ray. We're not going to name drop in this video at all because this might get a little bit heated and I don't want to get sued, so we will not name drop a single person in this video as of now. Johnny O, that's me. You're tripping, don't go around dissing, you'll come out missing. Your rhyme's so bad, little pump better at spitting. That shit was unprofessional. Talk about non-correctable. I thought you was an intellectual. You knew better. You're off the edibles. Me and him talked, we're cool. I ended up writing something back at him, and then he wrote something back at me. It was just a lot of fun. This is where it gets a little bit dark though, and this one I don't have quoted, so I'll read this one first. This girl, we'll just call her Mac. She basically said that she was going to go to the police and say that I was cyberbullying. I can understand trying to stand up for your friend. I respect that. Respect that more than more people think that I realize. I can understand standing up for your friend. But do I think that if someone called me or one of my friends any sort of name that I would threaten their permanent criminal record and or chances of graduating high school? Hell no. I would never take it to that level. Unfortunately, people did. Remember, for some reason I believed her, but looking back on it now, what the fuck would she have said to the cops? She sent me this whole paragraph on how cyberbullying is a real crime and a real this, real that, and I was like, okay, you want to take it to a real life scenario? I can respect that. I will take it to a real life scenario as well. I basically said, assuming that we're not in school and we're in life, just real life, what are you going to say to the cops? You're going to say that I called somebody that you know insecure? And what the fuck are the cops going to say to you? Done. The next one, this one I have quoted, and this is the, like, not the worst one, but this is like the longest and most thought out one of what people were saying about me. So this one person that I know, who I will just refer to as Shh, posted on their story and said, you know, I love how you post shit about everyone else as if you aren't a whiny, fucking pathetic little bitch who thinks he's big shit but really isn't shit at all. You think you're so much better than everyone else, but really nobody fucking likes you. And that is exactly the reason why you have problems with someone about how to be a fucking man and say it to their face instead of being a little bitch and posting on social media. You see how it feels when you see this, middle finger emoji. And I love how you try to come for blank for posting shit on her story when all it ever used to be on yours is how fucking sad and depressed you are. Get period A period fucking period life and stop with the drama. Don't fucking at me. Also, I love how you try to slut shame when you literally made out with one of my friends while talking to another. Congratulations. I just went through a really bad breakup before and I was rebounding like a motherfucker, and unfortunately I made some bad decisions while rebounding. After Shush placed this comment on her story, I talked to her, and I talked to her very, very calmly. So, me being me, you would think that I would say something probably hostile back, probably, talk shit back. But no, this is what I said. I can understand why you're upset, and I respect you for standing up for your friend. I talked to blank, cyberbully person, and agreed to apologize to blank, not because I felt like I had to, but because it's the right thing to do. I see why calling blank insecure wasn't right to do. Me coming at blank was just me being upset when blank and I felt as if I had feelings for a girl in a long time. To have blank not want to date all of a sudden and then immediately go after someone else hurt. I seen why blank felt so upset when almost the same thing happened to him. But regardless, I see why calling blank insecure was wrong, and I'm going to apologize to her face to face. Shush said, wow, I was expecting something totally different. Later on, me and Shush ended up talking, and we are cool. And I ended up basically, there was a time when she posted on her story that she was upset, and I asked her if she wanted to talk, and I was there for her because I think she's cool and I think she's funny. Unfortunately, some people were not as understanding as Shush. Another person whose name I will not leak commented on my post, which I posted on my Snapchat story of the diss track, and said, one, who the fuck do you think you are? And 2, keep blank out of your fucking bullshit. That's really shitty to put someone on blast for being insecure. Once again, you would think that I would say something hostile back to this. All I did was unadd the account. I immediately knew that what I had posted, in particularly about the person that they're talking about, the person that I called insecure in the song, was the wrong thing. I apologized to that person face to face, and while I was apologizing to him, somebody was obviously there to make me feel shitty about it. I'm apologizing to her, and this girl, we'll just call her Halls, is sitting on a seat about a table to the left of us. So me and the person are face to face, and Halls is to the left. The entire time I'm apologizing, Halls is just giving me this dead stare, and she said a couple things, but I don't remember. I just remember they were hostile. But I didn't say anything. I just apologized and gave the person a hug and walked off. So I was just editing the video and I noticed that I made a mistake in my story, and I don't want anybody to say that I lied at any given point. I tried to hug the person and they said no. We did end up hugging, I think, in a couple days after that, but it did not happen on that day. Trying to make amends for what I did, I apologized to nearly every single person. The person who posted the cyberbullying thing, I also did not talk shit to. Eventually, I just unadded them because I obviously seen that I didn't want to post something again that would upset them. That was another reason why I started to unadd people. I even unadded people who didn't reply to the thing, who I thought I would upset with my posts. Overall, after the track, I like to think that I handled things pretty maturely. And notice how I'm talking a little bit differently. This is me actually talking to the camera. This is not brutality. This is John talking to the camera and trying to be 100% real with you guys. A lot of people from my school watch this channel, and I want everybody to know my side of the story before just blowing up. At first, I came at about this very, very angry, and I thought I was just going to scream out the camera, and I thought I was going to try to make it a little bit humorous, but I don't want to do that. I want to be real. Not to say that me being angry isn't real. It's 100% real. But this is me actually trying to control it. Most of the time, I just kind of let it go and let it unleash itself. People kept giving me shit for the diss track. People kept talking to me in real life, and basically, I got multiple threats from people that I threatened's boyfriends, who are like, one guy was like 23, some other dude was also threatened upon me, and yeah, it wasn't fun. Eventually, I got angry, and I wrote a rebuttal. This rebuttal is something that not a lot of people from my school have seen, and definitely not anybody who was involved in the situation. I wrote a reverse, diss track back that I actually took a little bit more time to write. I know that the person that I called insecure is going to watch this video. They're going to watch it all the way through, so I'll read it because I want them to hear it, and I figured all the other people who were involved might as well hear it too, and I've wanted to share it because it's a good writing. It's good writing. There's a lot of sublims in there, and I think it turned out very well. So this writing is called Voodoo. You will see why. And just a little precursor, I will be explaining some of these lines throughout reading it. You'll be able to tell when I'm reading the lyrics and when I'm not reading the lyrics. Motherfuckers coming at me, trying to deflate my ego. Just go, I'll keep being me. Saying that I show so much immaturity and say that I think I'm better than everybody. That's breaking news to me. I better turn on Fox TV. The saying that I show so much immaturity line, a lot of people said I was very, very immature for writing the diss track, which I can understand that claim. And the better than everybody was something in Shush's comment, because they said that I thought that I was better than everybody. In reality, I don't think that I'm better than everybody. I just wrote about how a lot of people had either made me frustrated or had emotionally hurt me in the past. Just because I said what makes me frustrated, that makes me conceited, eh? Don't worry, that's okay. Like I said, you can go away. I don't need this D-Day. Shoot and betray me like you were led astray. I never lied. I would always shoot first any day, not even a rainy day. Would it have been better if I wrote it as an essay? Would it have been better if I served it as a fillet? I served it my way on a dirty-ass tray, and everybody has a problem with the buffet. You have a problem with what I have to say? Relax and put back on your toupee. You won't know me in 2 months anyway. That was basically me saying that people were overreacting because we're graduating soon. It shouldn't be this much of a big deal, that it should emotionally affect you this much. And I don't mean the people that I talked about. That's fine. You can be emotionally affected by a set however you want. That's your right. And I guess it's technically, if you go by that logic, it's other people's rights to react the way they want to if you talk about one of their friends. But when me and the people that were in the track talked about it and talked it through, I don't think that leaves you a right to be upset after, if the initial person forgives. I wrote this about 2 months before graduation, and I was just like, why is everybody upset when we're graduating in 2 months and you won't even fucking know me? And you have a problem with what I have to say? Relax and put back on your toupee. You won't know me in 2 months anyway. But you call me immature for what I had to say? You came at me in a spur and so bray. Most people think bray means creepy, maybe in fantasy. In reality, it means to cry like a donkey. And that's exactly how most of you came off to me. Acting like you got a PhD. Sounds like you need some vitamin B, but instead you got C. Unfortunate for me. I wouldn't have to hear you if you had scurvy. What I hear makes me topsy-turvy. I called someone insecure in a song. Is that really so wrong? It was something everyone knew, and without your taking it clearly true. You can say it wasn't my place to say. I say boo-hoo, here's a tissue. This is something I want to make 100% clear. Me calling someone insecure in the song was wrong. It was 100% wrong. That's not me saying that it wasn't wrong, but that's me saying that I really deserve to have people threaten me and pick apart my insecurities and be an exact hypocrite of what they said. And me saying boo-hoo, here's a tissue, that is me not 100% not talking to anybody that I referenced in the track. That is all referencing to people who reacted to it in different ways. It wasn't my place to say. I say boo-hoo, here's a tissue. Just for you, I'll fill it full of glue too. Some of you acted as if it was taboo. Some of you were stuck as a statue. Some of you tried to use voodoo, like you yelling at me would change me. Who the fuck are you? The way you're threatening me, I think I should fly to Peru. Actually, I'll just stay home and watch Netflix and Hulu. Because I heard what all of you said, but none of you are going to come at me. And before anyone opens their mouths, I do mean in real life. Open your mouths again, it'll find a knife. You all just act like housewives, and you wouldn't even come up to me in the afterlife. That is not a threat. I just want to point that out. If you listen to a guy like Eminem, he has a song called Kim, which I highly suggest you look up if you think that this is a threat, where he perfectly describes 6 minutes and 30 seconds of him killing his wife's husband, his ex-wife's husband, her stepkid, and her for 6 minutes. And Eminem is not in prison. I did not share this while I was in school because I knew that they could withhold the diploma from me if I shared it while I was in school. Now I'm graduated and I don't care as much. But I just want to make this clear. This isn't an actual threat. This is just me stating frustration. It's a rap. And you wouldn't even come up to me in the afterlife, even though what I said was so unforgivable. And it hurt more because it was so unpredictable. And you all post about me when it's so easily predictable, saying all that shit trying to be hostile and volatile. But in reality, I read that shit with a smile and I could hurt you more in a freestyle. You're so deep in irrelevancy, I'm surprised you're visible. You trying to say I'm off the edibles? If you have a problem with me, take it to the principal. Instead of making something so lyrically atypical that Pac would find it unforgivable. That was my little comeback to the verse that the other person wrote about me, the little rap. Laughable, you want to ask me who I am? I'm me, get with the program. You all act like I'm a scam. I'm me, no false advertising. You spend your time behind the back inspiring. I spend all mine speaking my mind and revising. So I can't comprehend that you find this surprising. My rant caused you to mastermind an uprising. And the chance of my voice getting confined and subsiding is the same as you becoming refined and realizing what I said wasn't demoralizing, just antagonizing. And that's why you start recognizing what I said could hurt their reputation. You and your accounts need a tranquilization with your accusations. They're causing me constipation and it's agonizing. Fuck rationalizing. Why would I when I can give your ego a deflation? I'm fucking sick of this creative oppression. What I said wasn't even over exaggerations, just a series of observations. That was the rebuttal that I wrote but never shared because I thought it was too mean and because I didn't want to stir up more stuff. I wanted to let it go. I wanted to let it all pass behind us. I wanted to let go of everything everybody said, and I wanted to try to put what I said behind me. I apologized to all parties involved, and I just wanted to put it behind me. Fast forward to my birthday, which is June the 13th, which is about 2 months, I'd say about a month and a half to 2 months after I wrote the track. I'm not entirely sure. One of the people that I referenced in the track wishes me a happy birthday, then says, yeah, I don't 100% forgive you for what you said, but happy birthday. What a birthday present that was. Just throw a mistake that I made in my fucking face. It was great. I had people sign my yearbook. Somebody who signed my yearbook says, basically, I don't want to pull it out because I don't want to leak names and I'll end up showing a name if I put it in the yearbook. Basically just said, we've had ups and downs, and the one down they were referring to was when I wrote the diss track. So no matter where I look, I can't get around it. This isn't making a video trying to kill it. I accept what I did was wrong, but do I think it's worth carrying on by people who had nothing to do with the situation? I posted I hate the fuck Snapchat video. I posted the I hate Snapchat video. People had a problem with what I said at the very beginning, which wasn't even originally in that video, which was that people shouldn't go and post things. I said that I hated when people go on social media and post something instead of going to text someone face to face. This is where I defend myself because I'm not a hypocrite. This is where I defend myself because I am not a hypocrite. I've already seen a couple comments, even one while I was recording, say that I think you would at least break one of these, and I know exactly which one everyone is talking about. Every single person that I referenced in the diss track hurt me emotionally in a way. I was hurt emotionally in a way by so many people in that school, and it was after a breakup, and I was rebounding, and I got punished for my rebounds. People were bringing up past mistakes that I had made with that, and I was getting beat up. Just getting beat up by everybody. Not physically, but mentally getting beat up by everybody. And to have a girl who says that she likes you instantly date you and then basically say fuck you and go for another guy. To have a girl try to fuck you and then manipulate you and then decide not to fuck you but then want to fuck you again and then not fuck you and then want to fuck you and then just go back and forth. To have your best friend date a guy who tried to blackmail her into sex and then you try to defend the friend and then everybody looks at you like a villain just because you know about the blackmailing and nobody else does. To have somebody you don't even know why they don't like you, but to have somebody talk behind your back all the time for no reason at all. You don't know why, but just to have them do it hurts. Just like, why me? The diss track was my way of striking back and making a statement and saying that I'm not taking this lying down. If anybody wants to come, I'm shooting my shot back. Do I regret posting what I posted? No. And I'm not saying that because I don't think it was wrong. I'm saying that because it taught me a lot of lessons and I think it was a good experience to have. Do I think that it was wrong? Yes. Yes, I do think it was wrong. Would I do it again? 100% no. I post the video for the Snapchat thing and people start getting on me and this is what pissed me off. I was starting to get angry. Somebody was like, is it really necessary to make the video? And I'm like, I'm just having fun making a video that I enjoy making. A lot of people seem to like the video. They're supposed to be lighthearted. They're supposed to be offensive. They're supposed to be pushing on the edge of offensity, but also lighthearted and make you laugh. That's the whole purpose of the video, is to make people laugh. So was it really necessary to film a video called I Hate Snapchat and put people's posts in it? I guess not, but it's something that I enjoy doing and I enjoy having fun, and these things do annoy me. I'm just being me, and it's a public platform where I'm allowed to post these things, so it's not really fair to get on me like that, especially when I'm not name dropping people anymore and I'm not picking apart people personality-wise unless a specific story about what they did to me specifically. I only pick apart people that have hurt me emotionally. But yeah, the channel is meant to be offensive. I'm thinking about putting a disclaimer at the start of every single one of my videos saying this channel is meant to be offensive. It's meant to piss some people off. And I know that the people who would get pissed off are probably not watching to this point in the video. But yeah, that's the entire story of the diss track. I hope you all enjoyed the video. This is me talking, so not Brutality. Brutality doesn't plug his channel, but I'll plug it a little bit because I'm a fucking wannabe. If you enjoy any of the videos that I upload, please remember to subscribe, leave a like down below, share it with your friends, share some videos around. And I will see you all in the next one. This one will not be a meme outro. John's peacing out. Till next time. Oh, and forgot to mention, if you have any video ideas whatsoever of anything you want to see me do, make, anything, leave it in the comments below. I will highly consider everything because I'm running low on ideas, or maybe your ideas will just spark me new ideas.